Okay, guys, so we are finishing up Take Modeling to Another Dimension, and one of our last things we need to do is to draw one of our puzzle cube pieces. So this happens to be one of mine, and I just wanted to show it to you in actual life. But what I'm going to use to help me draw it are going to be the orthographic drawings with the isometric in the upper corner that I did for my assignment earlier. So, first off, I like the white background, so I use the bigger template, and I just delete the guy. You can use the smaller template if you like. I'm going to start by making a rectangle here. And in this case, I'm looking at mine, and the base of my shape, and this is a slightly complicated shape, is going to be about 2.25 inches wide and it looks like the depth is about 1.5 inches. And notice that's really small, so I'm just going to zoom in so I can see it. There it is. And then I'm going to push-pull and bring it up 1.5 inches. Great. Now I'm going to go look at the top view because I'm going to do a subtractive method on this one because for this particular one it makes more sense in my brain to do it that way. You could do it additive if you wanted. Standard view, top, and I'm going to look at my picture. And so I'm looking and I see that from my top view I have two cutaways and two that stick out. So if I do two cutaways, then those other two pieces will stick out automatically. So those two cutaways are going to be in this lower left corner, and that's going to be a 0.75 by 0.75 rectangle. And then this lower right-hand side here is also going to be 0.75, comma 0.75, enter. So I have those two ready to go, but I'm also going to have this guy here shrink down later, and this guy is not going to be full height either. So I just put those boxes there so that I could have them, those rectangles, for later. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab this guy and push him all the way to the bottom, push this guy all the way to the bottom. This guy I'm only going to push to 0.75, and that's the same thing I'm going to do with this guy. So if I line those two up, there we go. So now I'm just going to erase that line and move my way around to make sure it looks like it's supposed to. And it does to me. So I'm going to go to camera, standard view, and I'm going to go with my ISO, which is now in the wrong view. Of course it is. Scroll over-ish, and go to ISO from here. Closer. So that ISO view would be this, right there to you, so that you can see that this line right here goes all the way up, and then you got the two that stick out. So that's how you're going to use SketchUp to do your puzzle cube blocks.